Being the future queen, and especially being a royal mom, far tougher Catherine has to face a painful dilemma, as her children will carry the burden on their tiny shoulders following shocking announcement recently. For many parents battling cancer, one of the hardest moments can be telling your children you have the disease. The Princess of Wales will have ensured her closest friends and family were informed of her cancer diagnosis before announcing it to the rest of the world. It also understands that she and her husband Prince William decided to wait a few weeks before sharing with the public to give people time to digest the news. The mom of three clearly had her small children at the forefront of her mind when speaking to the public on Friday. Throughout this period, her and William's three young children have been their priority, in order to continue a sense of normality and reassure their children, especially following the royals' hospital stay in January. The parents first digested the news themselves before sitting down with their kids to explain the situation. While Prince Louis might be too little to understand what a cancer diagnosis means, George and Charlotte, who are a bit older, can understand what being sick means, even if they don't comprehend the realities of cancer. In her message, Catherine said that she and William spent time discussing what is appropriate to tell their young family. As the Princess of Wales suggested in her message, the couple's silence on the health rumors peaking following her Photoshop Mother's Day photo was likely in part to protect their children. Like any parents, they wanted her kids to be aware of the Catherine's health and treatment plan before being faced with any questions or comments at school or from other friends. As you can imagine, this has taken time. But, most importantly, it has taken us time to explain everything to George, Charlotte, and Louis in a way that is appropriate for them, and to reassure them that I am going to be okay, she added. Because Catherine is raising three kids in the bizarre royal fishbowl, her eldest son's destiny has been plotted out for him since birth, and her two children will never know total normalcy. The simple joy of imagining what you might be when you grow up is a privilege George and very possibly Charlotte and Louis will never really get. With the number of working royals dwindles, that means her kids, George, Charlotte, and Louis will likely face even more pressure than normal. The pressure on them is going to be intense to help ensure the survival of the British monarchy, an institution which can easily be traced back to the 9th century. It must be painful for Princess Catherine to know that while other kids look at the future with Google-eyed wonder, her children's path looks set in Portland stone. Since the news of Catherine's condition was announced, royal watchers close to home and across the world have flooded the princess and her family with love and well wishes, with word fans flocking to Windsor to leave bouquets of flowers and handwritten messages of admiration on Saturday. The Prince and Princess of Wales boarded a helicopter near their home in Adelaide Cottage, just hours after her statement was released. It is believed they are heading to their other residence, Anmer Hall in Norfolk, where they are expected to spend the Easter school holidays with their three children, Prince George, Prince Charlotte, and Prince. The Waleses are not expected to be at the Royal Easter Church service in Windsor next weekend with the other royals. Catherine underwent abdominal surgery, which was successful, and she is now in the early stages of preventative chemotherapy, which she addressed in her video message. The video was incredibly moving given the fact that the princess presented it while she must be going through such an emotional and physical challenge. People see this as a courageous presentation, which will earn her admiration. They hope this will silence the speculations about her well-being and the princess can have the time and space needed to focus on her recovery.